Let's go.
211 coming at you with another video. This video is regarding the Pharaoh's Gods, the tins that just came out maybe like a week or two ago. Now, as you already know, this product and any product that exists, as far as I know, anybody who is a member with Konami, if you have a membership, they send you product at least 2 weeks before the actual product is on the market for sale, and you get to see and kind of the word I'm looking for is you take a financial risk on the prices, like whether or not is it worth it to invest on this product. I think a month to a month and a half ago I made a video talking a little bit about it, and then 2 months ago I had made a video showing that I was gonna give some of these cards away, obviously in the giveaways. In order to gain the giveaways, you have to go through the giveaway process, either a world tournament or if I make a video and you win cards like that. And there was a few cards that some people got already, and some people never responded to me. Like, I've been looking for them for a month and no response. Even on Discord I messaged them and there was no response. So some of the cards I actually ended up selling, but obviously I always buy double, triple play sets. And this specific tin, I wanted to talk a little bit about it, and not too long of a video hopefully, but I'll try to cover as much as I can very quickly. So here we go. So first of all, like I said, it is a gamble if you're looking to invest in some of this product, because you don't know what the market's gonna look like later. But assuming by what it's already been looking like since this year started, a lot of cards in the main market of Yu-Gi-Oh crashed, so it's no surprise a lot of the cards went down on price. But as they come up in popularity, like there's a lot of new decks coming out, like the Runic, and I had shared some of the profile with some of my close friends on Discord. Not everyone's seen it, but just a few. And you see there's a lot of staples from some of the past series that came, and this one that help you complete it so that it can be beyond tier 0 and to complete a lot of decks that people can't afford the cards. And a lot of times people feel like, oh, I'm attacking the people who are financially troubled or making fun of someone. I'm not. I have proof, because of how much value on cards I've given away. That tells you that I'm trying to help out the community. So the reason why I bring that up is because a lot of these cards were not able to be picked up by a lot of people, and they're not able to purchase a deck that's worth somewhere around $700 to $1,500 or $2,000. So they're, for the most part, they're ballpark roundabout for the price is somewhere around anywhere, even though you might think it's funny, somewhere in the $50 to $150, and if you want to push it, $200. But most people, that's what they're looking to pay for a deck, especially people who are just returning to Yu-Gi-Oh! Because there is people who are returning to Yu-Gi-Oh! And they're willing to spend $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, but in reality they don't want to do that because they don't know what Yu-Gi-Oh! Is about, because it's gone through changes. So they gotta learn how it's played today and what's going on, what's the meta, what are the staples you need, and whatnot. So starting here from the top, we have the Nibiru's. Nibiru's had seen throughout the years changes in price of upwards of $12 all the way to $25 to $30 per copy, if not more. And with this tin, they were actually $2 per copy. Now people are gonna argue and say, no, you're lying. Well, that's what I bought my two places for, $2 each. There was a few cards that I got given away for free by one of my friends, and the card saw an increase of $2-3, so they're like usually $4 to $5 per card right now. You could kind of roam around online and check yourself for the prices and see if you can find them as cheap as I told you they were initially. The Forbidden Droplets, they started somewhere around 20 to 25, and then they kind of pushed the envelope upwards of 30 to 35. I haven't seen what they were for right now, but I'm guessing they're probably $30 or more. Now that card by itself, it's pretty expensive prior to the set, so a lot of people went ahead and picked them up now. Another card that crashed for a lot of people was the Dragoon. The Dragoon hadn't seen that much play anymore ever since they took the Anaconda out, and they did the reprint probably because of that. And I don't see Dragoon being removed, maybe limited. The reason why is because he's not really impactful in today's meta. Even in YCS and regionals, he really doesn't see any play. He's not really taking over nothing. There's a lot of ways to get rid of him. He does help win the duel, but he's not technically winning them, because if he were, everybody would be playing him. It is a little bit harder to make him with Anaconda gun, but the value of this card hit like a top peak max of like $200 per card on the Ultra first edition, and then it kind of leveled down to 150 to 100, and then we saw a dramatic drop in the last few months of $80 to $60. And then the card was reprinted, and obviously the card started at somewhere around $9 per copy. I bought a few. The card recently saw an increase from 15 to 20. I wouldn't be surprised if it started going upwards of $25 to $30. So all of these cards, I feel really bad if you didn't buy them when they were super cheap. And then Lightning Storm, another card. This card value has gone through some changes on this reprint. Obviously, when it originally came out, I seen them for like 150, 180 per card. This card came out somewhere around $20 to $25 value, and it's seen an increase. I haven't seen the current value of it, but I'm not really surprised if it hits somewhere around $30 to $40. It sounds normal. So hopefully you pick that if you need that card. One of the most anticipated cards that is gonna find its way into a lot of decks that were unable to afford was Ash Blossom. Even the comments were stating somewhere around $25 to $30 per card. When this card was printed, it was printed in the secret version, and to be honest with you, I was quite surprised of the card being $10 per secret, to be honest. Just to be very honest, I was under the impression it was still gonna be $20, but no. It goes to show you I don't know everything. The card saw a drop all the way to $10 per copy. I picked up 2 sets of 3. I owed some money to one of my friends, and to one of my other friends I owed some cards from trading and whatnot. So I had to get rid of one of the places to cover all that, and I kept one place for myself. So there's about 5 people that are asking for it. 2 of the copies were gonna go to Angels, but I've been trying to reach him for 30 days on the Discord, YouTube, everywhere, and I can't find them anywhere. So those cards, I got rid of them. So that's why I ended up paying some of the debts that I had. Nothing expensive, but I mean, the cards were cheap, right? So I picked up a whole playset for $30, which I couldn't believe it until I had them in my hands and I brought them home. Then it started becoming real to me, you know, but it was surreal in the beginning. But yeah, that's very strange. These cards have already seen an increase of somewhere around $5 to $7. They're sitting somewhere around $15 to $20 per copy. I'm not really surprised if they start creeping up onto the $30 to $35 mark pretty soon. But now the cards that you see here are the values that I told you that was the first 3-4 days. After that, the price just started doubling, tripling, and you're gonna see that effect as we move along these cards. So the other one's the Red Eyes Black Dragon. That one was sitting somewhere around $15. I didn't see it for less, but I mean, I'm sure somebody did. And then they started creeping up 25 to 30 or more. And then the Blue Eyes White Dragon saw a big increase too. It was somewhere around $17 per copy, and then all of a sudden you can't find any for less than 30. So the card that surprised me the most, which I got 2 copies of, and I didn't think I need a third one for a full playset, but my loss, you know. Dark Magician Girl was as low as $14, so I got 2 copies for 30, and people are gonna say, well, that's not 30. Well, it is. The taxes, you know, it's like $31 with taxes once I purchased them both. And to be honest with you, I'm not disappointed. The card turned around and turned $30 per copy. If you can't find it for $30 per copy, the copy is selling at somewhere close to $50. I wouldn't be surprised if this card started reaching upwards of $80 per copy. Now I know I'm gonna be attacked because of what I said, but if you know something about my channel for the last 3-4 years, you should have learned at least that doesn't matter what I say. If you like it or not, you have to submit to it by force, because what I say is what ends up happening in regards to Dark Magician related content, because I know a lot of people through the years have been severely attacking me and discrediting me and saying a lot of evil stuff just because I tell you guys the truth, and it makes them extremely angry. But it doesn't matter, because they disappear just like the losers that come. They disappear right away because they have to submit to what I said, because I was right and they're wrong. And honestly, this card, I told a few people to get it. 2 of my friends got it, the rest didn't care about it, and now it's too late. Now you have to pay somewhere around $25 to $30 or more. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if you end up paying $35 to $40 or more for this copy going forward. Can any of these cards drop in price? Sure they can. Can any of these cards increase in price? Sure they can. So I'm just giving you an update market value so that you know what the cards were initially and what they are currently. So if you go anywhere onto like the main famous 7 to 8 online stores, you're gonna see the prices I already told you. A lot of people were not aware that TCG Player was actually the most expensive to buy the cards. Just to show you how stupid people are by the majority of people saying TCG is the best. Goes to show you how, what I always say, like, the majority of people are stupid. The minority, a small group, are smart. That's why not everyone's rich, just a small group. So yeah, TCG Player was the worst place to buy them. I saw all these copies there for at least $5 to $10 more than they were somewhere else. I don't buy anything from TCG Player. I've sold in TCG Player before, but it's a really bad place. They cut a lot of percentage off of what you make, and a lot of people don't know that there's a lot of return product. They don't even know what that means. So TCG Player, I feel bad for all the people who bought from TCG Player. Like, for instance, the Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, those were as low as $9 to $10 in other places where I got them from. and they were like $10 to $13 per copy. The Ash Blossoms too, they were like 15 or more. The Dark Mission Girls, everything was really expensive in TCG Player, even from the first 4 days that it was there. Really, everywhere else it was like 50% off. I saw like branded opening, and there was so many cards. Masquerade, the Blazing Dragon, and so many cards. They were like $1 to $2 in a lot of other places, and TCG Player had them for like $3 to $5 or more. Also the what's the other called card? The Herald. The Herald. I don't remember the name. It escaped my brain right now, my mind. That card had been seen prices of $45 to $50, and when the reprints came, they were in two main values. The price was being sold either anywhere from $13 to $20 per copy. TCG Player had it the most expensive. That card was in a lot of places for $6. And I told my friend, and he tried to call me a liar, and I sent him a link. He ended up buying a playset. So yeah, TCG Player was the worst place to buy the cards from. They were so expensive there. There was some cards that I got a playset of 3, the whole playset, for as much as you got one single card from TCG Player. So I feel really bad for people because they're very financially stupid. That doesn't matter. So yeah, so those are the prices. Hopefully you got some of these copies. If you didn't, I'm gonna have some available, and then on top of that, the market could come down, you know. Even though it goes up, it could come back down, but it's more likely gonna keep going up. Yeah, but hopefully you picked up these copies. From this picture here, the copies I picked up were Dark Mission Girl, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Ash Blossom, Dragoon, and then Nibiru. Do I need any of them? No. Am I going to play them? No. I just picked them up because they were dirt cheap. So I know there was a lot more cards, like the pot card, and there was a lot of cards. So with that having been said, you guys, hopefully you picked up some copies. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, let me know, or send me a message on Mercari if you're looking for any of these cards or any help to purchasing them. Let me know. I'll do my best. As far as the giveaways, it's pretty much going to be done. I already have 3 people in the Christmas gift, and then also people already won the artwork for the Dark Magician contest, and we're going to wait till next year to reopen it up, the giveaways. And that's going to be pretty much it for me. As far as the giveaways, we need at least 8 people so I can do some decent giveaways. So with that having been said, you guys, thanks for liking, thanks for all the people, the subscribers, thanks everyone for joining me once again. Hopefully you enjoyed it. With that having been said, I'm gonna sign off. Dark Magic Attack.
The Dark Magician has chosen me. He has never let me down.